Let's do some Top That Trade with our top players. Alan Knuckman, the Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com, and Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network News contributor, ready to go for round number one of our trader game. $1 trillion winner. NVIDIA wins the race to the $4 trillion market cap, beating Apple and Microsoft to that big number. What's the better buy now, NVIDIA, or how about IBM?
Well, IBM has beaten out all the Magnificent Seven stocks on performance of last year. Obviously, NVIDIA's up 1,500% in the last 5 years. But we all win because tech has come back, a big tech comeback. And if you look at Apple and Google, Apple still has 20% to its highs, and Google still has 15%. So there could be another push in technology because they have such big, heavy weightings. The stock I like, Intel from Risk Reward. It looks like it's breaking out to the upside after it's made a bottom. Finally, Intel inside.
Kind of interesting. NVIDIA is one that I've been long. I told people to get out at the right time. I told them to get back in at the right time. And I'm all in on NVIDIA. And one of the reasons why this stock stumbled earlier in the year was concerns about tariffs and the impact of China stealing some of their technology. Well, NVIDIA is like, hey, if you can't beat them, join them. NVIDIA is going to make their own chip specifically for China that's going to be approved by the United States. So that's going to open up a whole new market. And then China won't have to steal their technology because they can get it legally.
Round two, where's the beef? Butchers are noticing consumers are chomping to buy the lowest price cuts of meat. Are you a beef futures buyer?
Well, you have to be because there's just not enough supply. And interestingly enough, we were getting supply from Mexico, but that got cut off again. They had screwworm there. They thought they had that under control.
Brazil?
But new cases of screwworm coming in from Mexico has the U.S. cutting off imports of Mexican beef. And that's causing the cash prices here in the United States to go near record high. So we could see new record high prices on cattle. That means your steaks are going to be even more expensive than they are today.
Yeah, and steak has been up and away, outpacing inflation. But the question that's asked is it a recession indicator where people switch to cheaper cuts of meat? Because people are actually switching to pork. But I think it's just a choice you make when you're in the shop, getting your meat. And there's some good looking pork chops out there. And we talked about Smithfield a couple months ago having a tough time. And now it's come back and made new highs. So, that's when it's best to buy, when things look bad, and pork looked bad just a few months ago with all the China issues.
When pork looks bad and cattle's high, the grocery stores puts it on sale. So you got to go pork, right?
Round three, Dividend Dodger. A Wall Street firm is creating a no dividend fund ETF. The ticker is XDIV. It tracks dividend funds and skips the tax implications. Are you a dividend tax dodger?
No, absolutely not. So you're getting taxed on your dividend, but you're still getting a dividend. So they're not taxing it at 100%. So any percentage of the dividend is still better than none. But I think people get overboard sometimes with the tax implications. Yes, you have to plan in advance, but it's about making money here. The more money you make, it's not necessarily a bad thing to have to pay taxes on it. Just try and figure out how to pay the least amount of tax.
So who gets the dividend of this fund? The fund managers? I mean, come on. I mean, listen, there might be a specific targeted audience for this thing, but for most people, I agree with Alan. Take the dividend, do it on your own.
Free money. It's free money.
There you go.
And we love free money. Here's your bonus round question for today. Which bill holds the title of being the most counterfeited globally? Is it $10, $20, or $100 bill?
We all know it's a $100 bill. It's not the Zimbabwe. It's not the Zimbabwe dollar thing that has like 75 zeros on it.
I thought it was the Monopoly bill, but I could be wrong. But I'm going to go with the 20. I'm going to go with the 20.
Phil wins. The most counterfeited bill in the world is the $20 bill. Thankfully, security measures have reduced counterfeit activity on that one. Business First, Dan will be right back.
And if you get a 20 with the railroad on it, don't take it.